Eric Berry, All-American, all-everything safety from University of Tennessee. Eric, you were at the Combine this weekend, 4.47 in the 40, 43-inch vertical, 19 reps on the bench. They said your drills were outstanding. How did you feel about your performance?
I felt very well. I felt like I was well prepared for him, you know, training with Tony Villani. He definitely did get us prepared for the draft, and, you know, we didn't do too many commercials or nothing like that. He wanted us to focus on getting ready for the draft, the Combine, and making sure we was ready.
What specifically did Tony do to get you ready for the Combine?
He specifically worked on just us working in groups. He tried to make everything like the Combine environment. Make sure we was working in groups. We had small groups we were working with. Make sure we was competing with each other. Like me and Major Wright, Kareem Jackson, we were all competing amongst the DBs. And when we did our drill work, we motivated each other and just made sure we got the best out of each other.
What was the toughest part of the Combine for you?
The toughest part was probably the physicals. You know, I never had that many doctors pulling on me that much at once, and it was kind of a tough day. You know, from 6 that morning all the way to 2. So we was always seeing doctors, and they just pretty much inspected you, every little thing about you, you know, and really tried to see if there was any problems with you.
Of all the interviews you had with the coaches and the GMs, were there any interviews you left there feeling more comfortable with other guys thinking, you know, this guy was feeling me and maybe this team is going to jump at the opportunity to draft me?
Really, a lot of teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, Tampa Bay, those guys that need safety help and guys to help them in the secondary, I really felt like I got a good vibe from them, that they were very interested. Definitely wanted to take a closer look into me and know me as a person. But I felt like I did very good in my interviews and helped myself in the draft.
There were some guys there, and I know it's second nature when you go to the Combine to size up your competition, and you ask some guys who are rated high, Taylor Mays, Earl Thomas. What was your take on those guys as far as competing at the Combine?
You know, competition, you know, brings the best out of you, and I come from a family who loves to compete. My father, I compete with my brothers every day, and those are some great athletes, Earl Thomas and Taylor Mays. I just tried to go out there and do the best I could. You know, I had my goals set up for myself and really wanted to showcase what I could do on the field and in my drill work.
Let's rewind a little back to the University of Tennessee, your last year there, different coaching staff. How do you think Monty Kiffin has prepared you, with all of his experience in the NFL, has prepared you for this next level?
Coach Kiffin, he did a great job of really explaining why he called plays. He kind of got into his mind, the mind of a defensive coordinator. He didn't just call them and say run it. He was more like, okay, we're going to call this play in this situation, and this is why we're going to call it. So you could pretty much get in the mind of a defensive coordinator. At the same time, I really think he helped me with knowing what everybody on the defense does. He shows everything that's happening with the D-line, the linebackers, and the corner. So just in case you do play a position, he'll put you at another one, so you'll know where your help is and everything that's going on in that defense.